the Ozarks campgrounds every summer. There they learn how to apply the Boy Scout oath, including learning how to help other people at all times. But not every youth can experience the great outdoors in the same way as the Scouts. So a group of Kansas City's kindest souls decided everyone should have a love of nature.
Sometimes children are born into circumstances that teach them much too soon that life isn't always fair. But as early as the 1920s, a group of generous hearts in Kansas City started clearing a path to a special place in the woods where these kids could create lifelong memories.
And the summer of 1925 was our first camping season. They started out what is now underneath Lake Jacomo with a dammed up swimming hole. Used that every year up until 1929 when we built our first swimming pool. We were looking from a standpoint of our camp, specifically for boys who didn't have any other opportunity like this. They called them frequently the phrase boys off the street.
Nestled in the woods east of Kansas City is the Rotary Youth Camp, made possible through the generosity of Rotary President Bob Gies and his wife Clara.
He and his wife found this property we currently have, bought the land, and made it available through a trust to our Rotary Club for youth-related activities forever. Many of the boys that came out here were malnourished and how much weight they gained while they were in camp. And that was a recurring theme in those early years of boys who didn't have even good nutrition. So the emphasis was not so much on physical disabilities at that time as probably on environmental disabilities and things that were beyond the child's control that the members of our club felt were very important to try to correct.
Over the years, the camp has adapted to serve the needs of a growing number of children with disabilities.
People are realizing that just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you can't go to camp. And they're doing things that was forbidden a few years ago. Unfortunately, kids with disabilities a lot of times don't have a long life. And I think this camp fulfills the need for them to have some outstanding experiences.
Okay, get in the water, everybody.
Look at a pool that isn't like any other pool you've ever seen. People say, well, it's not rectangular, it's not square, it's kind of a hodgepodge. But it's made for our kids. It's made for disabled kids from 1 foot deep on up to 9 feet. But it's designed to make it easier and more fun for the and safer for the kids.
Look at those leaves, aren't those pretty?
You want these kids to have quote-unquote normal experiences of a lifetime in the time that they've got.
This one? Yeah.
And I think this is one of the things we achieve.
There you go. Thanks. Welcome, Angela.
Kansas City's Rotary Camp allows campers to develop self-confidence. They enjoy success in physical activities and build healthy personal relationships with counselors and other campers. The beauty of nature can work wonders on the soul. When Kansas City Crossroads